Here on this channel, we create a safe space for my career women. If you want to grow your skills, if you want to know how to navigate the politics, or as they're often called, the politricks of the corporate world, you're in the right place. Because in this space, I show you how to make corporate life easy for you because it can be a very, very daunting task. But here we build a community of women that want to grow their skills, want to grow their knowledge, and honestly want a safe place to do it. We surround you with love, care, and a lot of knowledge. I have over 20 years of corporate experience in the military, out of the military, and now just growing my leadership, growing my particular skill sets as your coach. I am your coach. I am the coach for career driven women that know that there's something better and there's something more. So you're going to want to stick around. If I didn't introduce myself, I am Coach Vet Jet, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you, and I'm here to help us grow to the next level. So I was thinking today, I was thinking about you all, honestly, over I think the last couple of days. And what got me to thinking, I was watching a video by Libra Jones, and her video was, I lost my job. November life update. So Libra lost her job, her good paying job. Libra Jones lost her good paying job not too long ago, and she gave a life update. So it got me to thinking, what do women really need? And what I'm hearing so often is that women want the life hacks, they want the strategies in one place, they want it made simple. So, in today's video, I'm going to show you the life hacks and I'm going to show you how to keep it simple, right? I am going to show you the six-figure salary in a box. So let me tell you. So Yvette, how do you know this? How do you know this, Coach Jet? I know it because it's what I use. It's the same box that I use when I was creating my life, going to six figure, up leveling my skills in corporate America. So, and stick around at the end. I have a special bundle for you, and it's going to be exciting. You're going to want to hear about it. So today we're going to talk about three things. Three things that you will find in the bundle that honestly is going to be packaged for Black Friday, right? Because now is the time to get the sales in. And I wanted to do this so that every woman that wants to grow their skills can do it in one simple, easy to use package. And I'm going to guide you all the way through. The great thing about this bundle is that it's not going to be where you have to do a bunch of courses and we'll talk at the end. I'm going to be with you the whole way, and it is all inclusive. So the first thing that's in the bundle is the LinkedIn optimizer, right? As we know, LinkedIn is the platform to find everyone. It's the platform that all employers are looking from. And I know we probably all have tried to get away from LinkedIn, but I think it's here and I think it's growing and I think it's here to stay. So you say, Yvette, what does that look like? What does that look like for me, Coach Vet, to optimize my LinkedIn? So what that looks like is you taking who you are and telling a story that's on a page that really is like your sales page, right? It shows your potential employer, your next right opportunity, who you are, and what you're about. One of the things I liked about having your LinkedIn, having it optimized, because you start from honestly head to toe. I look at it as an outfit that you're wearing, right? You start at the head, which is at the top, which is your banner. What is your banner saying about you? What are people seeing when they look at your banner? Is it a professional picture? Does it articulate clearly what you do and who you're about at first glance? As we know, people gravitate, people hire, people promote who they know, who they like, and who they trust. And is that what your picture, your banner picture is saying, right? That you're starting to get to know me. You're going to like what you see because I'm presenting it in such a way that it's drawing you in. And you can trust me, and that's going to come through the conversation. Then in your heading, what is it talking about, right? What is your first topic sentence? And that's what we get into with the bundle, right? Is looking at how we can optimize that real estate to really draw the people in. I like that analogy. So when you think about real estate, one of the things that you do when you're selling your house, I never forget, I think I was about 15 when we were selling our house. And we were selling our house. We were moving from California to Georgia. And we had to have the house clean. It had to be picture perfect. And so with that, it was like always finding something that had to be done correctly. But when it came to having our house shown, right, no one knew what was behind the scenes. No one could really tell the people lived there, but it was a great showpiece. I'm not telling you to be fake, but what I am telling you is to show up as who you are and show up as the best brand of yourself so that you are an ambassador for who you are, right? And you're an ambassador that speaks volumes to what you can deliver the organization that will soon be hiring you, right? Then after you have your heading, after you have just your description of who you are, we flesh that out, right? So it tells a comprehensive story. And then we go down to your experiences. What I love most about the experience part is that a picture is worth a thousand words. So you can have words there, and everyone does. Have you ever thought about adding the picture? Have you ever thought about adding pictures to each experience? I am a big proponent of taking a picture and honestly capturing where you were in that moment. One of the things I did when I was in the military, for my army experience, I made sure that I had pictures. I deployed a couple of times and I have pictures to show me being deployed, me being in different situations and circumstances that speaks to who I was and what I do now as a professor. One of the things I did, because I used to also be in Toastmasters and I was the president of our club. And what I did was I made sure those pictures were in there because it was a time in my life when I was with a great corporation. The organization is still thriving to this day. And I wanted to show my future employer that I have variety in my skill set. I was talking in front of a large audience, and there's people in the room, so I was able to communicate. They knew that I'm able to communicate, I'm able to navigate, and I could speak into different parts of the room. So adding pictures to your work experience because it just brings to life something new and something different. Because like I said, a picture is worth a thousand words. Then the second thing, when we look at career skills, a lot of times people get stuck in careers that are not designed for them because they don't understand their skills. And we don't take the time to analyze how those skills are transferable. What do you mean, Coach Bet? Well, if you know that you're good with numbers, but you're not working in that field, how can we get you into something data driven, something that where you analyze the numbers? There's so many things out there where your skill set of loving numbers, speaking to the data, can be utilized in different ways, whether it's a business analyst, a data analyst. So what we do in the program is we help bring those skills to life so that you understand where your skills are transferable. So back in my early days, right, I used to be a flight attendant. And I knew I liked speaking. I knew I liked helping people. And I knew that I had something bigger to offer people. Because when people were coming on my plane, they would just feel at home. And I just had a natural propensity to make people feel at home. So I transitioned that when I was in corporate America to something where I could serve people, where I can give people an experience outside of what they already had. And I realized that leadership was my jam. Leadership and coaching people and getting them to a different level and to see things in a different way, that's my jam. That's what I love doing. So I said, well, how can we coach more of it? How can we coach more? Become an agile coach, become a leadership coach. coach women. And so I was able to take my skills, my transferable skills of loving to help people, loving to serve people, and really hone that in and craft that in such a way that it fit right for me. So for you, what is that thing? We have a lot of educators. I come across a lot of women that are educators. Oh my God, as you know, I love education. Being a professor, I love education. I love students. And so Kamala Harris said it best that being an educator is being an angel. And that's how I really look at it. So I understand my educators and I understand how you love doing that because I love my students as well. So one thing I think about when you look at how can you take those, and we're just using this as an example, how can you take those skills of being a teacher, being an educator, and transform that? Well, a good one is being a project manager. You know how to manage multiple streams of work. You understand how to navigate different stakeholders. You understand how to navigate different people, different personalities, different communication types, different learning styles, because a lot of times corporate America does not understand that the learner, which is an adult, right? The adult learner understands and sees things in a different way. So you coming in as an educator, understanding that just because someone may not be able to get along, or maybe they don't see it from this particular point of view, could it be that they learn differently? They learn differently from the way it's we consider typical, right? Because is that the norm or is that the standard? Well, who says it is, right? It may be different. So you as an educator can come in and understand how to navigate that and how to take that project to the next level, right? So you say, well, Coach Vet, what do I need for that career skill, right? How do I take that to the next level, really hone in on that. You can get your PMP, which is your project management certification. You can get a product owner certification. You could become a program manager. So there's so many options, and the options are endless. So we really craft that, right? And depending on what industry you like to go and grow in, there's so many options. Of course, you have your LinkedIn, you have your remote.co, you have your flex jobs, you have your Indeed, your Zip Recruiter. So there's so many ways that you're able to leverage those skills and truly get on different platforms so that you can apply and so you can transfer those skills. So honestly, so you can be happy, right? So that you're not stuck in a position that's not right or designed for you. And I just use education because that's top of mind. Being an educator myself and being lots of women are educators, and they're always asking me how they can transfer their skills, how they can get into something different. Then on the other hand, say you want to stay in education, but you want to up level your skills because you want to go into administration. Well, let's look at what certificates you can get in administration. Let's look at what degrees you can get so you can up level those skills. A lot of times, getting a master's and a doctorate is the determining factor of what level of leadership that you'll be able to be in, whether it's in secondary education, whether it's in higher education, whatever the area is. I'm just using that as an example. Or say you're a data analyst, right? And you say you want to go into something a little bit different. You want to go into something that's more geared towards the business. I believe being a product owner or a product manager would be amazing because you understand the nuances, right? The nuance game of the work, the product, the project. So there's so many different options, right? That will really help to elevate your skills. And that's easy, right? And we use a tool that shows you based on your skills, based on your next job, what it will take to advance your career, whether it's different certifications or different education. And I know for me, the biggest thing for me when I was transitioning to going into the six figure range of salary, the six-figure salary range, was up leveling my education. I went from having no well, I had an associate's. So I went from associates to getting my bachelor's, master's, and of course now I'm working on my doctorate. I'm a doctoral candidate. So, and I've seen how that progression has changed over time. And that's what you're going to want to do is change that over time because it's going to be necessary depending on where you want to be and what you want to do in corporate America. Another thing is that understanding being duolingual, right? Being bilingual, understanding the talk, right? The verbiage of technology, and then understanding the talk of leaders. And it's two different languages. So what I help you do in bridging those skills, right? The skills gap analysis. Where do we have to increase our language? Where do we have to work on our language skills? Whether it's from a technical standpoint or whether it's from a leadership standpoint. You'll be surprised how many people in leadership roles don't understand the technical aspect of things. And it's hard for them to have things concrete and bring the vision to life, right? They miss out on the big vision because of lack of those skills. On the other hand, you'll be surprised how many task oriented managers do not understand the language of leadership. It is astounding how many people in positions of higher leadership do not know their leadership style, do not know that there's different types of ways to lead. A lot of people do not know that, nor do they know their personality type. And that's what we teach you to understand your personality type, understand the language of leaders, the language of tasks to help you become a well rounded leader. Say that 5 times fast. A well rounded leader. Let's see. A well rounded leader. And that's what we do to help you to grow and nurture and hone those skills. And then I think this one is probably my favorite, personal branding. What is your personal brand? What does your personal brand say about you? For me, I've always branded myself with leadership. Leadership, leadership, leadership. That's what I love. That's my natural language. That is my happy place, right? Leadership, leadership, leadership. Hence, I get a degree in aviation management. Hence, I get a master's in aviation leadership. Hence, I get a doctorate in strategic leadership because that's my branding. And when you look at even from the name of my organization is strategic leadership design and coaching. Everything is about leadership. So what is your personal brand? And then we help you to establish that personal brand so that when people see you on LinkedIn, when people see you applying for jobs, when you're seen by different recruiters, they understand what you stand for and what your branding is. So it's not just about colors, it's about even to the things you post. What you post matters because people view it in a certain way. So your personal branding should be that if anyone picks up your post, and mind you, we know that the internet is not going anywhere, it's going to last forever. So even when you're out of the limelight, when you're out of the corporate America, when you're out of the public setting, what does your brand say about you? What is your staple? What is your stamp? And that's what we establish. Having the right post, having and honestly liking the right post, commenting on the right post, being tagged on the right post, being in the right groups to make sure that you're aligning your personal brand with your LinkedIn being optimized and with your career skills. And that's what's going to take you into the next level and to get you right to that six-figure mark. That's where we want to get you. If I didn't say this already, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you follow. Also, leave a comment. This is my question to you. As a career woman, what is your personal brand? What is your personal brand? I told you mine, so tell me yours. Let's be nice to each other. Tell me what your personal brand is. My personal brand, like I said, is leadership. And as I get deeper and deeper into my doctorate, is strategic leadership because I know the language of strategy and I know the language of people. So what is your personal brand? Drop that in the comments. And like I said, share this with a woman that you know really wants to take her career to the next level and truly get in that six-figure mark. Also, one thing I love to work with my clients is on mindset. Mindset is critical because if you don't have the right mindset, you can never grow. I truly believe in affirmations. One of my clients, they were going through some things, and my whole thing was let's first start with affirmations because I want to get your mindset right. I want to, when everything else is hitting the fan, what have you spoken to yourself? And that comes through affirmations. I really believe that when you speak it into existence, it comes into fruition. Neuroscientist says that when you write something, you speak something, it eventually takes shape, and neurologically it will transform the cells in your brain so that they all work together. So don't get me to neuroscience. I do light touches of neuroscience. I'm a strategic leadership, but so that type of science is not the type of doctor I am. So, but I do know that from a neurological standpoint, that when you write something down, when you speak it, that it becomes who you are and it takes shape. And I think I heard Kyrie Irving and I want to say Joel Osteen. They did specific videos on I am statements. Start with I am. I am wonderful. I am powerful. I am awesome. I am worthy. I am the businesswoman. I am the corporate professional. So that goes into your personal branding, the I am statements, the statements of what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? And what does that look like? And then that's how we get you there. That's how we get you going in the right direction so that you can have the finances you deserve. Because let's be honest, let me break this down why I'm so passionate about this. Because I believe that all women should have a great salary. I believe that all women should have at least six figures and above. I really do believe that. Because when you're at six figures and above, you can make different choices. You have different options. You have so many different options for your family and for your children. It becomes amazing and it opens up your whole world. I never forget when I was at a different wage point, right? Different price point, different pay band. My life looked totally different than it does now. And I'm able to make different choices for my children and myself independently of any other variables. And I believe all women should have that. You deserve that. You deserve to live in a world and in a world when like your territory, your world, you deserve to have in your world exactly what you want, exactly what you need, and the joy that you deserve, right? You deserve it. And if you're like that, I don't have kids. Well, you deserve to be able to set your life up in such a way that you can have fun, you can pay your bills, and you can invest for your future. And that's what I would like to tell my young career women. If you don't remember anything else I say, invest in your future. Invest in where you want to be in the next 20 years. Set yourself up some investment funds so that you don't have to work so hard for it. Because, on this channel, I believe in teaching you and telling you the tips, the secrets, and the hints. And they're not telling you in corporate America. They're not telling you this, but I want to tell you this. I didn't go through all that I went through to keep it to myself. I am going to share it with you. And another thing, go check out my video. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It's called Career Hacks for Six Figures in a Role You Never Heard of. Check out that video. Check out that video because I guarantee you never heard of this role. That role can get you, if you're not already in six figures, it's a gateway to six figures. And it's a great opportunity that if you want to dip your toe in the business world, in the corporate world, it's a great opportunity. And I can help you get there. That changed my life, changed the whole trajectory of my family's life. And so it's a wonderful, I talk about the certification. I go in details there. So I hope this helps you. What I do want to tell you, what I do want to offer you, I'll pull it up on the screen, is as you know, it is almost Black Friday, right? And it's time for those sales. It is time for those sales. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing a special sale. I'm doing a special bundle. The bundle is where you get everything I was just kind of going through, the LinkedIn it just slipped my mind. The LinkedIn optimizer, right? The personal branding and the career skills with honestly one-on-one coaching with me directly, with Boxer Access. We were talking a walkie-talkie, and we're talking back and forth, and I help you in the real moment, in the real time. This coaching program, it is going to be phenomenal, and it's a bundle. I'm offering the bundle, and I want to tell you, go to my link, leadership.vetjet.com/career 365 sale. This won't last long, and we're about to get started right after the holiday. So you want to get in on this bundle, get in on the opportunity to change your life, to change your future, and to change the way you see life as it is now. The thing about coaching is that you don't have to do it alone. Why go the hard way when you have a coach that's already done it, already seen it? I've seen it in the corporate world, I've seen it in the military, coaching women. I've seen it, right? I've been around it. So why do it alone? You don't have to. You don't have to. Don't do it the hard way. Honestly, there's an easier path, and this is a really great path. It's a really great bundle, and just some of the things I touched on today are part of the bundle. What I'm really excited about is to talk to you one on one and to be your coach one on one without all the paperwork, keeping it light, right? Reducing the paperwork, reducing the documentation, and getting down to, like I say, the nitty gritty, getting down to the nitty gritty in the moment. We don't have time to wait. You deserve a better career now. So get on with my bundle. Get with my bundle. This is not going to last long, and I'm only going to take a few seats because I'm really going to dive deep. I'm pouring. Not that I don't pour into it always, but this time is different. I want to spend more one on one time with you. I want to make sure you have what you need a lot faster. I want you to kick 2025 off a lot faster and a lot stronger, and I want you to get what you desire quickly. So yeah, so we're going to spend the time, and that's why I'm going to keep it limited to the number of people that we have a part of this particular offer and this particular bundle. But if you have any questions, you can always email me and reach out to me. This is my website, my email address, vet@vetjet.com. But I look forward to seeing you um, in the program, right? And just taking part in this bundle. And if you have any questions, you please let me know. Like I said, share, like, and subscribe. I have tons of other resources as well. I have a negotiation worksheet. I'll put this link and the link to the negotiation worksheet in the chat. Say that 5 times fast. Negotiation worksheet. I'll put that link in the description as well. So there's some resources out there. Check out my other videos. Check out the negotiation worksheet. I will see you in the offer in the coaching program using the bundle, and we're gonna have a great time. So just so you know, I don't know if I said that the bundle is. Let me see if I can type real fast. The six figure salary in a box. That's what it is. There we go. Six-figure salary in a box. And it's going to be fun. Six-figure salary in a box. We're going to have a lot of fun because I keep it contained, right? I keep it on point. I keep it direct. I keep it strategic so you can get exactly what you want, the way you need it, and it's going to be tailored for you. So we're going to keep all the outside noises and interference so we can be targeted, right? One thing I loved when I was in the military, I was a gunner on the 50 cal machine gun. If I had a target, that 300-meter target, I kept my eye on the target so I could shoot, I could aim, I could fire, hit my target going down. And I want you to aim for what you want. I want you to aim for what you need. I want you to get everything that you deserve. And this six-figure salary in a box is exactly what you need, is exactly what you deserve. So head on over to the link right there to the website below, and I'll see you there. But until we talk next time, friends, you have a great day, and you set your intention. You set your intention strong. And I love this cup. Now, can you see this cup? I don't know if it's gonna let me show it, but it says sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. Let's see. This is your reminder. This is your reminder. So sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. So I tell you, this is your reminder. There we go, that you are awesome. So, ladies, until we meet next time, have a great one. And this is Coach Bet, Coach Bet Jet. Bye for now, friends.